Hello my friends and welcome. Today's video is going to share how I created an herbal tea garden right in my backyard. This is a project that I've been wanting to do for some time. I want to grow a variety of mints and some lemon balm and some chamomile in my backyard. So I've picked this area that I'm going to create the herbal tea garden in. I'm going to show you step by step how I did that. But this box has 2 packages of wildflower seeds in it. So all around this bed though, I'm going to create the herbal tea garden. And I'm going to be planting this in pots. So I took a trip out to a nearby herb farm, and I just wanted you to see all the variety of mints that they had for sale here. I could not get over it. I didn't even get half of what I could have gotten. Here's the chocolate peppermint that I was looking for. They just had every kind of variety that you could think of, and they smell exactly like their label. This smelled like chocolate peppermint. So I want to make a tea with this plant. So I bought 2 of these. They had, I just can't tell you all of the varieties. Here's a strawberry spearmint. Then they had the regular spearmint. They had a strawberry mint. They had orange, grapefruit, everything you could think of. So I got a nice selection to put in my tea garden, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. Pineapple mint, and it smelled just like pineapple. Black stem mint, apple mint. I did get an apple mint. That smelled really good. I stopped by Lowe's and I picked up these blocks. Because I'm going to be planting this in containers, I wanted them to sit on these blocks. And I also picked up some brown mulch to go around. So let's see what I picked up at the herb garden. Alright, I've got orange mint that smelled so good, strawberry mint, apple mint, and then 2 peppermint chocolate mints, and I got a mint basil plant. So I'm just really thrilled with these varieties. I already have spearmint and peppermint growing, so we're going to start off with this, and I hope to build my collection throughout the summer. So here is the area, and the hubby unloaded the blocks for me and the mulch. So I'm going to rake around this box, and I'm just going to center everything around this wooden box of wildflowers. So I took my rake and I cleaned it out, and I tried to even everything up so it would be nice and level. So that's what I did. I just kind of took my rake and went all the way around the box, cleaned out. This is an area that we had a lot of azaleas and ligustriums in, and when we put up our fence, we kind of cut those back, and the soil is really good here. So I think it'll be a perfect place. Gets morning and afternoon sun. Next, I laid out some of that ground cloth just to keep the weeds from coming through. And then I set these bricks exactly where I wanted them. I wanted 3 on each side and 4 across the back. So I've got these all in place. And then I'm just kind of getting into my mind which pots I'm going to put where. So I did do quite a bit of moving around, but in the end, I think I've got it laid out perfectly. So now it's time to bring in those herbs. And I have my spearmint that is just growing by leaps and bounds in a big container. I've had this for several years, and I do need to go ahead and trim this up and start drying some of these. And once I dry them in the dehydrator, then we chop them up, put them in jars, and I'll do a video on that process, how to make your own teas. But this one is getting kind of big, so I want to cut some of those smaller pieces back. And of course, Miss Callie's got to be right there with me, watching me. And so I put that in place. And then the other side, I have a peppermint. And then I just want to kind of make everything nice and even, so that's why I'm moving things around a little bit and looking and trying to figure out what I want to do. Alright, after I got everything set in place, it's time to put out the mulch. And I have this brown mulch that I've used around my garden beds, and it just looks so nice and it keeps the weeds down. So I'm going to go in and fill in around these brick pavers, and it's just going to look really nice. I have two spots on those brick pavers that I have saved because I have set out some chamomile seed, and so once it grows I will put it in a pot, and then I want 2 pots of chamomile to make tea with. But right now you can see I'm just spreading this out by hand all the way around the entire box, and it took 5 bags of this mulch, and it just makes everything look so nice. I wet everything down, and I did put out some poison for ants. We have really had a bad case of ants. I think every known ant to mankind is in my backyard. So I put out some ant taro underneath this mulch just to try to cut back on some of those ants getting in these beds. And the reason I chose to put these in containers is mints and lemon balm are very invasive and they will take over your garden. So if you keep them contained, they'll do great and they'll stay in their spaces. So let's go check out what all I have planted and the teas that I'm going to be making. Again, this is the wildflower garden. I really wanted to attract bees here. So that yellow vine will climb right up that trellis. This is the apple mint, and it smells just like apple. So I can't wait to dry that and try that for a tea. This is the strawberry mint. It had a really good flavor and smell. This is the regular spearmint, and it tastes just like spearmint chewing gum. Alright, this is the orange mint, and it smelled wonderful. This is the regular sweet mint, and we're going to come around over on the other side, and I have a grapefruit mint plant, and it smells just like a pink grapefruit. Then this is my peppermint. I had to redo that. It was filled with ants, so I had to redo that one. And then this is the chocolate mint. And that's my favorite. Chocolate mint Girl Scout cookies are my favorite. Now I've got lemon balm seeds in here. And then this is the mint basil. So I'm excited to try that plant. This is a stevia plant. And I have dried that and mixed it with my teas. And it sweetens them, and it's really good. So I was excited to pick that up. And it's already blooming, so hopefully I can get some seeds from that. So this is just another peek at my herbal tea garden. I am so thrilled with it. I think I'm going to get some of those solar lights and put around it. I just think that would be really pretty. Then I can look out the window at night and see it. So let me know what you think. Stay tuned for more videos about the herbal tea garden. I will show you exactly how to dry those and turn those into dry tea mixes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.